Today, two members of the Spirits of St. Petersburg went to the Tabernacle of Oddities, hosted in Ybor City at the historic and haunted Cuban Club. We knew we were getting close when we saw this in the parking lot. Now, this is a yearly event that hosts approximately 100 vendors and has a very wide assortment of items that you can buy, including some social commentary. A lot of what we did consisted of walking up flights of stairs because all 4 flights of the event space were used by vendors. As you can see, there are a wide variety of items from taxidermy to t-shirts, from fossils to bones to spell books and candles to tarot to chandeliers. I mean, this was a really well-attended event that had a range of people, although you also knew you were amongst your own kind when you got there. Now, I ended up being really excited to find this. This is Trinitite, which is a man-made crystal created when we were testing the atomic bomb in New Mexico. We also discovered this haunted doll and couldn't resist trying a communication session. According to the vendor, when this doll was picked up by her prior owner, they would feel pricks or little bites all over their bodies. And they were so desperate to get rid of the doll, they just gave her to this vendor who sold her to us. So it's interesting because when we put our hand closer to you, you definitely felt colder. Are you okay with this? Are you okay where you are? You're a beautiful doll. I'm sorry that you bite. As I mentioned, we got her, and she is perhaps our first purchase for a future paranormal museum, but we wanted to try again to communicate with her.
I'm Carissa. This is Brandy. It's nice to meet you. Can you tell us your name? And that's a bus in the background.
Is there somebody with this doll right now? If the answer is yes, can you concentrate your energy and make the meter spike? Can you make that light up a little bit more?
We took you because we didn't think you'd want to be stuck in a storage box. Quite honestly, you are beautiful.
She is a pretty piece. Do you have a message that you want to pass on?
It says that you bite people. It said that you bit people, bite people. Do you only bite the people you do not like? I'm sure you'll be happy with where you're going now.
It'll be a little quieter, but there'll still be some people. Is that okay?
That is a tall hot lighting behind us.
Well, I thank you for allowing me to purchase you, and hopefully we'll be happy together. You are going to have to go home with me temporarily, so please don't scare the pugs, okay? Or the rats, or the dragons. Just be happy for a little bit, and I'll get you to the studio probably on Tuesday. Thank you. After talking to the doll, it was time for us to talk to each other, and so Carissa shared some of her stories at the Cuban Club.
We're here at the Cuban Club, which is the Tabernacle of Oddities convention. I feel like there's more to that. Yeah.
Vendor art show.
It's a vendor art show, and we got some really good stuff. Keep a lookout for that.
Yep.
But while in there, it actually reminded me of some stories that I had gotten when I investigated there. So one of the stories is on the stage in Theater Room. I was on an investigation on a tour, and we were back behind the stage, and somebody who was there because their family was there. They went there because they wanted to be. They actually saw a small black shadow really, really small, like ankle height, and actually went chasing after it. The rest of us had to run after them because the rule one was don't go alone. To this day, I still no clue what that guy saw. I don't think it was any animals because it was inside, and they actually keep the human club pretty insulated. We were down in the basement, and I was telling the tour guide there about one of the stories one of the investigations I had done somewhere else. Exchanging paranormal stories as one does. And I was talking about the investigation, telling her my stories. We had a K2, and as I was talking, the K2 kept lighting up, and we believe that the little boy that was down there, I think it's a little boy, was there listening to my stories. Whoever was listening to my stories, they apparently really liked it because it lit up while I was talking, and then it stopped lighting up when I stopped talking.
Okay.
And then one of the best stories, one of the best personal experiences, which of course is not caught on any recording device because they never are. This was near the end, and we were wrapping up. Me and one other person were in the theater room. We were in the aisle, and we're just talking about whatever. I don't remember at this point. When we're talking, and we hear footsteps across the lobby. We hear a door open, and then we hear the footsteps come down and stop right behind us. We say, "Hi, Christy," because we thought that's who it was, and we keep talking. And they're like, "Well, wait a second, she didn't answer, and she's pretty good about answering us." So we turn around to see who's there. There was nobody there. Nobody. We're like, okay. The Cuban Club does have some acoustic things going on, so maybe she's out inside the lobby, and we just heard the door open and out that way. We just heard footsteps from out there. So we go and we open up our doors, and we're like, okay, so that's door closed. Nobody in the lobby. Front door's closed. All the doors are closed. We never had the door closed. We just had the door open. She comes up from the basement. To this day, still don't know who came to stand behind us.
Very cool.
It's very good.
All right, thank you. And concluding our day, we even saw some of the iconic Ybor roosters. Thank you so much for watching, and if you would like to learn more, please check us out at our website, spiritsofstpete.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to like and follow. Thank you.